Hello, welcome to Midnight Cherry TV for another episode of GAMEsplaining, where we're explaining some games. Whether it's a video game or a card game or board game, we're all about different kinds of games and kind of presenting to you what it is. Maybe you want to check it out yourself. Maybe you learn something new. Maybe you experience something in a different perspective of video gaming, board gaming, card gaming. It's all fun here on GAMEsplaining on Midnight Cherry TV. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new to the channel. And let's get into it. Let's take a look at Nights into Dreams from the Sega Saturn video game console from 1996. You got the control pad inside. Sonic Team, of course, the creator and developers behind Sonic the Hedgehog from back in the day. Created Nights. So Nights was 1996, highly rated game, one of my personal favorites. Also, probably one of the highest rated games. It's definitely in a lot of people's top 100 lists. Take a look at that artwork of that Technicolor 90s experience. Always a good time here. But if you've never seen the packaging, immerse yourself in an unparalleled 3D flying experience. Nights propels you into a truly amazing virtual world of dreams. Filled with unbelievable real-time effects, fantastic creatures, and nightmarish monsters. You've got a showcase of the Sega Saturn's processing power. Face your worst nightmares in a 3D gameplay. Dozens of camera angles. Developed exclusive for the Sega Saturn with the 3D control pad. Look at that 3D control pad. We're going to take a look at that up close and personal. Look at that gameplay. Looking like a fun time. Sega Saturn, a fun console. Those are the Sega Saturn light guns right here, the red ones. We are a Sega supporting channel here at Midnight Cherry TV. If you're new to Midnight Cherry TV and you're checking out this Nights into Dreams sort of demonstration, not demonstration, but a kind of explanation, then we do a lot of different videos. We do a GAMEsplaining every weekend. We do a daily history show, a wrestling show on Mondays, and a pop culture show on the middle of the week. It's always something different here on GAMEsplaining, so I'm excited for you to be here, and all those returning viewers. Hope you're up to look at some old Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn Nights into Dreams. Look at that classic compact disc packaging. Of course, fitting in the box. Now, if you've seen the other Nights into Dreams packaging, it's a little bit more of a normal Sega Saturn, not for resale. It's all about that 3D control pad. But we'll take a look. Look at that CD compact disc, Sega Saturn disc. Try not to dox anything there. Nights into Dreams, looking pretty good. Just a simple thing. No instruction manual here. Does not look like it. I do not have the instruction manual. It looks like that's a fail on my part. Maybe it did come with it at some point. Maybe I've done something with it, but who knows? We'll leave that out. Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn console, 1996. The basic premise of the game, to get into the explanation, is you basically follow Nights, which is the character right here. Nights, that's his name. So Nights, look at him. There he is, flying through the sky, flying through the dreams. The dreams of two children, I believe Elliot and Clarice, I believe are the two kids. And basically, he's flying into the dreams trying to fight those nightmares away. That's kind of always, isn't that a beautiful thing? You're playing as a helpful dreamscape creature. You know, usually in the dreams, it's usually like Freddy Krueger or some sort of scary nightmare creature. But not with Nights into Dreams on the Sega Saturn. Good times. But this is the 3D. This is the kind of showcase piece. 1996. This is pre a lot of the 3D console controllers, and this is the Sega Saturn 3D console controller right there. You get this switch between analog and look at the joystick there. One little ball, round ball there. 6 buttons. The classic Sega Saturn, which is basically Sega Saturn's controller, is essentially a 6-button Sega Genesis controller. Which is not, I'm not complaining, but there's a start button, nice rubbery. You got the D-pad, but also that 3D controller. And of course, the trigger sticks. So you get some trigger sticks This is almost like an Xbox controller, years before its time. Look at that sleek Sega Saturn 3D controller design. Impressive. Welcome to the next level, I believe was the Sega Saturn slogan at the time. But check that out. That's the Sega Saturn. Look at those old school controllers. They all kind of look the same. But that's the Sega Saturn Nights into Dreams package. I just wanted to explain it to you, just to do something quick for you. Check out this cool Sega Saturn game. One of my favorites. I wanted to explain to you what it was. If you ever see it or heard of it. 3D control pad. Wasn't it cool? For kids to adults. It is a fun game. Fly through the sky with Nights in a Dream. So that's just a quick episode of GAMEsplaining. I hope you come back next week. We're going to look at a classic game, Connect 4. Connect 4. If you need Connect 4 explained, maybe come back next week. And if not, maybe we'll have some fun with it. But again, this has been GAMEsplaining with Midnight Cherry TV. This has been Nights into Dreams. Take a look at the controller, the game, just to take a look at what's inside. And we'll do something fun. We'll do something different next time here on Midnight Cherry TV. Thanks. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and check out more videos from Midnight Cherry TV.